Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation Turning Point, turn 6 for the Warsaw Pact. And the war has all started without us. Um, so let's get with the action, huh? Tech, we're going to go with chemical warfare and computers. And hopefully something happens there. Um, let's roll some dice. They're both at 8. And 8, 11, and a 5. Let's see what that really was. A 10 and a 2. Holy cow. Stay out of the corner. Oh my gosh. 1 and a 10. 3. Ah, how exciting was that? So we got 8, or green. So computers was up to 2, which I think actually gives us money. 1, I think, gives us nothing. Yeah, we didn't finish anything. Well, we weren't ready to finish anything anyway. All right, so that is how that goes. Let's set this down. Look at our buy. Actually, I don't need to set that down. Just switch hands. So we have 21, 3 paramilitary, 2 infantry, 3 SAMs. Since we're at war, we get 3 cruise missiles for production. We'll get to place our whatchamacallit, terrorist cell, and we do get 1 free infantry from Gaddafi's group. So, and we get to choose where we put that. I guess there's like 3 options. We'll get a battle star for taking a NATO territory, which will upgrade a base with that at the end of the turn, army base. So that is that. Let's look at some combat. So the easy combats from Yugoslavia there in the south. We have an early gen tank going into Greece. And we have an early gen tank in northern going into Veneto. All right, so that's the easy ones. Now, this is my reminder here. It was told to me by my colleague after my last turn that in Veneto here, there's a mountain range. I don't see it. But I had Nicolas Cage come out and he squirted some lemon juice on there, and we used a 600-watt light bulb, and suddenly it was revealed that there was a little bit of a mountain range border. So between Austria and Veneto, the ability to blitz is gone. So I posed myself, and this is what we're left with. And ironically, last game there was an attack here, and there's a mountain range there, and that messed up an attack last game for NATO. So, with the lemon juice and the aid of the 600-watt light bulb and Nicolas Cage's knowledge, we have mountain ranges that have appeared out of nowhere. So, on to the next battles. Up north, and I've got them color coordinated here for the heart battle. And this was just for me setting up. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I messed up my chips. 2, 3, 4, 5. MBTs, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, got that right. I got 5. What are they called? Mechs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonder what I did wrong. Looking at the card, I got the 2. The airborne is staying put, and then the 3 artillery here is the black, and then the 2 is the early gens, and the yellow dice is, or the yellow is one of these artilleries from Czech. We'll go 1, 2 as a rocket artillery. All right, so that is the attack in northern Germany. I'm off one mech. I'll have to look at that. 2 rockets, a SAM. This is representative of an air attack helicopter from WestCheck. 1, 2. And he's got a movement left of 1 because there's an air base. ASF. 2 attack bombers, 1 fighter, and 3 early gen fighters. So that's that. That's that. I don't want to get these confused. That's that. Oh, and the fighter came from what you would call it here, Austria, and there's an air base there, so he'll have 2 movements left. So I'll take that off so we don't get confused. That is the Air Corps. Now on to here. I'll see if I'm off on a mech here. So from that card, we've got off of here in Austria, which is down here. Here's the 4 artillery. And they'll be using chem. The yellow is the rocket, which will come from WestCheck. And I got my color coordinated down here to line all that up. All right, so the early gens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm thinking there is 4 from Austria, 2 from WestCheck. All right, so far so good. All right, maybe the mess up is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 3 from Austria. Oh, I'm off on that one too. All right, so let's leave that one there for a second. So there's our 5. So I messed up my mechs pretty bad there. Oh, wait a minute, where did this come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, dadgummit. Is it an early gen? 1, 2, 3. As I mess everything up. 4, 6. No, it wasn't that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I got an extra chip laying over there. Dadgummit. I thought this was such a foolproof system. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 MBTs. Here's the stack from Austria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, are you serious? I'm off on that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 2 here. So that would be the 11. All right. Oh, come on. How hard can this be, really? Apparently it's really hard. All right. 2 attack helicopters, 2 air cav. And they come from Austria. My next gen MBTs obviously would be in the battle, but I don't think they were on the list. I don't know what this chip is. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I miscounted on my chips there. I don't know what that is. That's a stinker. I think I just hosed myself a unit. And I got these 3 units. The air is not coming. I don't know why I would not bring the MBT and mech into the battle. So we're just going to throw it in. I don't think it matters that I was off on my count. Um, we'll just put 1 and 1. The MBT will go north to North Germany, and then the mech will go south into Bavaria. And because I'm stupid, I'm just going to take the penalty there on that chip. I don't, unless it's obvious when I relook at the video. So aircraft, I didn't have any more medium bombers, so it's 2 medium bombers flying from Romania. So I don't know. I'll just do that. That's an ASF, and that is coming from Hungary. And then we've got the 3 early gen right here. And I'll put that there and that there and those, and we'll get rid of these. All right, so I really thought that was going to be a little more clear than it was, but it was not. So anyway, so these here are still left in Yugoslavia and we'll move those as non-com. All right, that is the only attacks. We do have 1 cruise missile coming in here just to hit a unit, hopefully. And there's no AMD, so I didn't get a casualty order, but I'm assuming it would probably take one of the mechanized infantry, because they got something up their sleeve with the paratroopers, is my assumption. All right, so let's go with the defenders. They're exactly the same. So here is Bavaria, and here is Northern Germany. So let's go with Northern Germany first, which will be this card right here. So let's set them out. And I probably could have set them out on the board here, but that would have been tough. All right, so there are no air units, so that retires. Fighter, what are the early gens here? There's 3s. ASF will retire because there are no air units. Let's see. I guess I could take it as a casualty if the SAM got extremely lucky. The 3 artillery are first strikes, and they are at a 2. Well, that's pretty lame. Our attack helicopter is at a 6. Our rockets are first strike at a 2. All right, so the mechs, we're going to have 1, 2, 3. 2 of them will be boosted to 4. So that's why I got some extra units down here. 3 of them will be regular. Early gens. All right, main battle tanks are at 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got that extra one there, the 6. 2 cruise missiles will be first strikes as well. All right, hopefully this goes well. So first strikes, they have elected to use mines, which I believe is a retreat. Doggone it, now I got to look that up. Hang on a second here. Smoke is a retreat. Mines, they just retire using, all right. They immediately retire from combat. All right, so unfortunately the rocket artillery is 3 at 2, and we'll see what retires. Nothing. All right, so the rocket artillery does nothing. While we're with, which one were we doing first? Northern Germany. They're both the same, so it doesn't matter. The SAM, I have more than 3 aircraft, and there's no hits there. All right, so I've got my 2 cruise missiles. One's a hit with the cruise missile. My rocket artillery is 3 at 2. I've used it all game and haven't got a single hit. Oh, and then I got 3 regular artillery at 2. Yeah, oh my gosh, what a waste. All right. So one first strike, which obviously will probably be the rocket artillery since it's already fired. So we'll take that off. So that was less than exciting. The 2 cruise missiles are gone. Take that off. The rocket artillery retires, and then they'll switch over here for the rest of the combat. The ASF retires, so they're in their little retire box. All right, moving on up. So all that, we got 1 hit. How exciting. We've got 2 at 2. Let's see, I don't think there's any target select here for these guys. No. So we'll have, those will be the mechs and the early gen fighters, and then we'll have 2, and I keep reaching in front of the camera, sorry. I put my dice on the wrong side for crying out loud. So this roll is the 2 early gen tanks and the column of 3s. We did get 1, 2, 3 hits. Oh, that's nice. They're all just 3 general hits there. On to the 4s, and I do have to roll these separate because these have target select of 2. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 4s will target select at, well, that's my green dice, and then I have 2 4s for the mechs, which will be the blue dice. Interesting. 2. So they got 2 hits. They are general hits because they were not below 2s. So far, not so good. Oh, I moved it from 2. What did I get on the first one? It was 3, wasn't it? So it should be 5. Oh, geez. This whole turn's a mess. Next up, we'll have a 6 and a 6. So I have to roll those separate. So we'll make the green dice be the helicopter, and the blue will be the fighter. Didn't matter. Neither one hit. Thank you. And then I got 2 on the attack bomber at 7. Oh my gosh. 6 total. All right. So there's 1 already fired. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 next gen MBTs survive. How exciting. Is that right? 4, 5, 6. Yes. All right, so we've got 4 paramilitaries at 2. Of course, they get a hit. That's just amazing. Next gens, we got 4, and they are at 6. And they get a 1. There's a 3. And that's a target select, which is land. All right, so they obviously will target select a tank, and then their other hit will be on an early gen. Defensive wise, yeah, because the field artillery defends at a 3. All right, so casualties. All right, defending is still 3 next gen tanks. So let's move our artillery over here. So now we'll have 4 at 2. There's a hit. So that is 1. Next roll will be our 3. So we need 6. There it is. 6 at 3. And there's a hit. So that goes up to 2. We just need 1 more hit. I'm going to roll, what I got, 5 MBTs. And there's a 1, 2, and a 3. So that is 5 hits for their 3. So defending will be 3. Next gen's at 6. So there's one hit, and it's target select again. Thank you. Oh, you know what? They didn't say what they wanted to target select. But I'm guessing it would be a mech for defense. Well, I've taken 1 and 1. So if you want to change that, we can go two mechs and put the tank back. So that'll be your call. All right, 2 rounds. That should have, yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of mess ups here. So that is the battle, the survivors. I'll put them on here, and these units here get to move out. All the aircraft units. And then these units in the front will be still there. These are the surviving units. All right. I almost picked that up with one hand and made a big mess, which I'm sure was going to happen. All right. So I'm going to put that over there just for purposes of the recap. And then I got to land all those aircraft. All right, on to the Battle of the Diamond. All right, so let's slide this over and put these out. All right, so we're going to use the medium bombers at 5s. Here's the air cav. 2 will be boosted by an attack helicopter. 2 mechs will be boosted by an attack helicopter. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars. All right, there's my rocket in first strike. There's my artillery with Kim, first strike. There's my early gens. There's my Sam, which retires. 2 next gens. You know, I didn't have that in the battle. That doesn't seem fair to put that in there. Another miss on my part. So I'm going to put them back in Australia. That'd be way back. Back in Austria, because I messed that up. So, all right, 3 early gens. Our ASF has nothing to do. Well, they do have a SAM, so just in case. And then these here at 4. And I'll have to recount that again. I already forgot how many that was. All right, so first strikes. They've got their rocket artillery again. 3 at 2. Nothing. And they got their SAM. 3 at 2 again. And they get nothing. All right. So, what am I looking for there? Yeah. All right. So they don't retire because they'll be taken as casualties. All right. So first up will be my rocket artillery. What a waste. All right, so for Kim, I've got 4 artillery, so that'll boost us to 8 dice. However, they have completed Kim, right? Yes, so that is a no effect on the Kim hit. So there's no disruption, chemical disruption. So I'm basically throwing away 1 hit, hoping I get multiple hits on these dice. Oh, jeez. I guess it didn't matter. There was not a single hit there. Man, this is really... I'm not in a good frame of mind here. 4, 6 early gen tanks, and they'll be at 2. So there's 1 hit. How exciting! How exciting! All right, on to this. I got 3 fighters and 4 mechs, so that will be 3 fighters and 4 mechs. So that is a total of 7 dice at 3. Oh, there's a couple of 1s. That would have been nice. That could have saved that for some target selecting, but that is just 3 general hits. All right, so next up, air cav and what is that? The mechanized. So that's 4 at 4. No target selects. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's exciting. That's 6. All right, so now I got my stack of MBTs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so 11 fours. What is that? That is 8. All right, so let's put that in the cup. We're going to, gosh, that was loud. We're going to add 3 dice, and now we're going to roll it. All right. Good night. 2 twos. I swear. All right, so those 2 are target selects. I'm going to put those there. Land target select. We got our 2 bombers at 5. Oh, gosh. 2 attack helicopters at 6. There's 2 more hits. So I think that is everybody. So that's 8 regular hits, 2 target selects, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 6, 10. So that is it, right? 6, 10, or 8 and 10. So the battle is over in 1 round. Got some defense rolls, though. We'll have 4 at 2. They fail. And then 4 at 6. And there's 1 and 1. So target select. We'll take the tank, and then we'll take the other regular hit as an early gen tank. All right. So that's the survivors. Goodness sakes. How completely insane. All right. So the aircraft that will be moving off the battlefield in non-com and staying on the battlefield will be our artillery. We'll put our chem back on the dashboard. Our early gens. Our mechs. And boy, I wish I could remember that that's 11. I lost a chip. And the SAM. All right, so I'm going to try it with one hand. Oh, that was difficult. Difficult lift. All right, so just for grins, I'm going to leave it on here and chip it out later. All right, so that means that there were on the battle for northern Germany, these 3 early gens. They will retire to East Germany. The attack bombers will head back to Western Poland along with the ASF. The attack chopper went 1, 2, 3. It will come back to East Germany because there's an air base there. And then the fighter was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll come back to here because I can't scramble. I can only scramble 3. So you know what? Let's move him to West Germany, all right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and then I can come back 4, 5. So he'll go to West Czechoslovakia, sorry. All right, so that's the aircraft off northern Germany. The aircraft off of Bavaria. We do have an air base. So where is another air base? We could go to Hungary. Yeah, that would serve well. So the air cav and air attack helicopters will go from Austria 1, 2, 3 into Hungary. All right. We've got our 3 early gens, which will go. That's interesting. They went 1, 2. So I need a sculpt for that because we'll send 2, 1, 2, 3 up here into Western Poland. So we got a major airbase for 3 scramble. So I need a 1 there. Let's see, I can probably get it out of my pile here. There it is. All right, so this one will come back 1. I got 1 scramble from there, 1 scramble from Austria. Let's take that off for now. There's nothing on that. I don't know if I want to leave those there, though. All right. Oh, we got our ASF, which will come back to... well, that's interesting. Maybe that's how I should do it. You know what? The ASF... Where was it? It was in... Gosh, I wish I remember where this was. I didn't mark it with dice because it was just too much going on. I think it was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's coming back to Romania. I know the medium bombers are because there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have a movement of 9 with that air base. All right, so that's all the aircraft pulled back. All right, so these 2 next gens that I completely forgot about will just come down 1. Are we going to move? Maybe we'll move everything here. Northern Yugoslavia. Are we going to do that? Let's see. Man, I am messing up like crazy here. What can I get there? I can get 2 SAMs. 1 SAM from Hungary, 1 SAM from Romania. I'm building 3 SAMs. Oh, these SAMs were the ones that I should have taken off. They're not there. I almost made that mistake. What is in Yugoslavia here? Absolutely nothing. So no air base, no nothing. Maybe the better move is this fighter to go 1, 2, 3. So there's an air base in Hungary that it can scramble from. And then we'll put 1 early gen here in East Czech, and then 1 goes up. And I don't know if I have. I do have an extra one. All right. So sorry for the confusion there. Thinking on the fly. All right. So that means pretty much what we're going to do here is move this marker up. So I'm going to put those on the card here, this task force marker. And I don't want to leave anything. I got this SAM here. Let me think here. I'm going to place SAM up north. SAM up north. Do I need another? Yeah, I need 1 there. I was thinking of moving that other SAM in here. Yeah, boy. Oh, boy. So I guess what I could do, so this isn't such a futile little task force here, is we're going to transfer the 2 air cav and the 2... well, of course, there's no air base there. Dang it. Now, let's stick with the original plan. All right, so let's just say for grins that this Sam went 1-2 and joined that task force in northern Yugoslavia. All right, so I think we're good, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I did mark up here. Our subs will be joining the Russian subs up here in A5. So 2 from A10 and then 1 over here from A8 will be joining the submarine conference in the North Arctic there. Gosh, I feel like I'm missing something, but this whole turn is disjointed. So let's do income. Up 3, 6, 7, 8. Not very exciting. That's 29. And NATO, I didn't mark where they were, but they're somewhere up here in the ridiculous category, but they're going to lose 8. So I'll put that wherever they go on their next turn. Let me see if that's what I want. Let's place my goods here, and then we'll collect some cash. So I've got 3 paramilitaries. So on the dashboard, I shot all 3 cruise missiles. I get 3, so we'll just take that off. I do get to place my military base for the Battlestar for taking a NATO territory, so we'll upgrade Romania. So we got a paramilitary in Bulgaria, paramilitary in southern Yugoslavia. I feel like we should put it paramilitary up here in eastern Germany. I've got 3 SAMs, 1 in Romania, 1 in East Germany, and I'm thinking I've got a military base here in Yugoslavia, so let's put that SAM there as well. And I got a regular light infantry there, a light infantry here in Romania. That leaves the whatchamacallit, terror cell go up here in Ireland, because it should be up there. I've got 1, this is my Gaddafi guy, and I can put him in here, or what was the other territory? Doggone it. The 2 Libyas, East Germany or Romania. There's really not a whole lot that can hit Romania. And they're going to have to blitz to get to East Germany, which is fine with me. Let's think about that one dude. You know, what we could do is move these. I don't know what their movement is. Doggone it. I should have looked that up. I believe it's 2. So we can go 1, 2 into Eastern Poland. That puts them really out of range of everything. So then the Gaddafi guy will go up here in East Germany, light infantry. And then let's roll for our recruitment for the terror cells at a 5 or under. Thank you. Missed every one but 1. I believe that is it. Income-wise, let's look at our cash on the board is 29. So let's get that off of there. We're going to put a 30 because computers gets me $4, right? Yeah, stage 2. So that will be 33. And then I get 1 for Africa, 34. That's pretty much it. Oh boy. That'll do it for the Warsaw Pact, turn 1 of the war, but turn 6 of the game.